we're going to be getting a new evolution for our starter. And going to the Xenoverse for the first time. What is up, my gaming gremlins, and welcome back to Pokemon Xenoverse. We are on Route 12 after last episode. We didn't quite take on the 4th gym, as the gym leader actually asked us to go visit her grandpa up on the top of a volcano. So we're gonna grab this fluffy tail, whatever that might be, and head on over to said volcano, because last time we left off in the middle of this route. There was a Pokemon den, and we saw a couple of very peculiar Pokemon from the trainers in this route, which you can actually find here in the wild, and I went ahead and captured some of them off screen, starting off with Manticore, who is going to be a fairy and poison type, which is, I guess, what I was expecting. I mean, it's definitely got the fairy look to it, but also the scorpion tail kinda screams poison. But more importantly, or rarely, we have Duzme, who you guys in the comments let me know is actually the pseudo-legendary of this game, as in a regular old Pokemon that has the stats of a legendary. Not in this little baby form though, of course. When it evolves, it'll become a pseudo-dragon. Because yeah, it is a dragon type, which I was not expecting. Known as the shedding Pokemon, it desperates for attention and makes everything with the sole purpose of getting noticed. When it fails, it starts whining like a baby. Poor little Duzme just wants attention from Senpai, and we might just give it to it because it is a dragon, like I said, and we do technically have a new dragon on the team with Hanshin, the big ol' Chinese looking dragon you see there on the layout. So I don't really know if I want to keep it around since we just evolved it last episode, or if we should actually use Duzme instead. I guess you guys can let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, make sure to hit that like button down below for almost one shot in the Ditto. Come on, Milo, you couldn't just put in that little bit of extra damage. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because the Ditto without Imposter is not nearly as dangerous. That, of course, being Ditto's hidden ability, which I don't know. Well, yeah, no, hidden abilities are definitely in this game, so it could have had it. The only thing you can hear around here is Dragon raring Drudigon. There must be a den somewhere near. And we did actually already take down that den, but I'm pretty sure we didn't see any Drudigons in there. The only dragon I'm seeing is this Dragonclaw TM, which I'm kind of glad we went back around for. But I think I also just saw my repel ran out, and I'm... Okay, well that answers that question. Look at that volcano in the background though. That's what we're about to head up, as we are at the end of Route 12 now, and this should lead us to the village where the gym leader's grandpa should be. The gym leader that I definitely was not simping over. I don't know what you're talking about, but her grandpa should be somewhere up this way. In fact, this might just be him here. The path of the volcano is still too harsh for you, kid. Oh yeah, who are you to judge, Herbert? Mount Starburst, like the candy? I guess that's a cool name. That actually makes me want to kind of crave some Starburst. I couldn't help noticing here in Eldo, Geodude are different from where I'm used to. A hiker like me must know every kind of rock Pokemon, so what about trading your Geodude for my Alolan Geodude? Oh, we got Calhoun from Alola. Unfortunately, I don't have a Geodude, but I was wondering why he said Geodudes were different where he's from. I thought he meant that maybe there's a Eldian Geodude, and yes, I know it's not Eldian, like Attack on Titan, but like, I don't know how to say it. The region is Eldu with a W. How would you even pronounce, like, Elduin forms? I guess that is how you'd pronounce it, huh? I'm gonna stick with Eldians though, because Isabella here says, after this cave, we'll find Fort Belt Town, the village of dragons. Not Titans though, so maybe I'm in the wrong Eldia right here. But this seems like a pretty short cave, actually. Are we already at the village? Oh, we're on Route 12. And now we're out of Route 12. All right, we finally made it to Fort Belt Town. I really like the aesthetic here because it's very, I guess Ecruteak from Heart Gold is probably where the graphics come from, but I don't know what the inspo for the decoration would be called. Like traditional Japanese holding Strudigon. What you holding on to, man? Nothing. Alright. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, I almost missed it, but we got a Flame Orb in the corner, which would be very good for Pokemon with Guts. I don't think we really have one on our team, but with that ability, of course, if your Pokemon gets intoxicated or burned or any kind of status ailment, their attack stat grows. Is that a Star Cider special, Cad? How did you get one? It's been out of production for years. Are you really giving it to me? In this case, I'll reward your guidance with a souvenir. Ah, so that's what, the Idol of Fire. That looks dangerous, my guy. That looks borderline satanic. I don't know if I really want it, but I guess maybe there's like a trade quest going on here in Xenoverse where we have to get certain items to certain NPCs and they'll give us something else in exchange. Then you take it to another NPC and rinse and repeat. The small village on the slopes of the volcano, Fort Belt Town, living life on the edge, quite literally on the edge of the volcano. I don't know if I could ever do that, honestly. Hearing like the stories of Pompeii, of course, and other villages that have been ravaged by volcanoes. I don't know how anyone could live at the edge of one, to be honest, unless you've got no choice. But like, there's other villages. Like, I'm gonna add a little Gummy here, who I did nickname and came with a heart scale onto the team. I guess we'll train it. Seems beside the idol of fire in other civilizations, they worshipped an idol of grass and an idol of water. I don't know why, but the idol of fire looks suspiciously like the symbol for our evolution or form for dream. Like if I go to the summary here, you'll see that symbol right there. I guess looking at it again, it's not that similar. This is more like Binding of Isaac, which kind of scares me, to be honest. That game does have some pretty twisted tales, or like the story's kind of messed up. There are two kinds of people in the world, those with loaded guns and those who dig. With this, you'll be the one digging. Oh, thank you, Clint. Don't dig your own grave, though. Ah, gotcha. What you got, though? Tasty rice with pepequeño seeds. I hope he likes spice. Oh, Clint's got his own personal chef. That's nice. Well, this is quite a quaint little town. I don't actually know what quaint means. I just thought I would say it for some reason. There's even a move tutor in here. I first need to prove my worth if I want my Eevee to become Scaleon. Oh, nice. One of the new Eeveelutions. Sort of spoiled or hinted at. You guys straight up spoiled it in the comments though, so I know exactly what Scaleon is going to be. But I'm not quite sure where we can get it. Actually, you guys said that you have to teach it certain moves, so maybe that guy can teach our Eevee the move to turn it into Scaleon. Take this, you'll be my heir. Compressed update? Compressed. So obviously this evolves a Pokemon that would normally evolve by trade. But I'm not sure what Pokemon would evolve from a compressed. The Idol of Fire, believed to be the incarnation of the volcano itself. I wonder which Pokemon it was. Only volcanic Pokemon I really can think of is Heatran. Though I guess it would probably be something new to Xenoverse, right? Like a completely new legendary that we don't know. I think my mom really needs a pet. I'll go on Route 13 and catch her a cuddly Litten. What, you can catch wild Litten? Hey, that reminds me, El Tigre is still chilling in the PC, the little shiny Litten that you guys can also get if you haven't yet. Use the mystery gift code, in the description. Dragon-type Pokemon are the most fearsome, but they blindly follow Cardinal's orders. Who? Mount Starburst is a treacherous dungeon crawling with ferocious wild Pokemon. Check your supply of medicine and repels before venturing in. I think I'm good on repels, but I actually haven't really seen if I've got... Oh, we got plenty of super potions. I think we'll be alright. And a lot of rare candies, man. The Queen had promptly informed me of her arrival, trainer. Anyway, I'm sorry to say Cardinal is on top of Mount Starburst at the moment. Extraordinary, the Queen granted me the honor to give the permission to reach him, but on one condition. You must first defeat me in a battle, and only then you'll be allowed to reach the Cardinal. So do you agree to the terms? Sure? I warn you, it won't be easy. Got quite a lot to do, it seems, before we get to take on that gym leader. And these trainers here, the soldiers, I don't know how I didn't mention it last episode, but I also saw in the comments someone saying that they remind him of the Unsullied from Game of Thrones. I know not everybody's probably seen that show, but I was a big fan of it up until the last season, of course. And yeah, these guys are totally inspired by them. Like, I would be surprised if somehow the creators of this game haven't heard of them. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they're supposed to look like. And this Helix, man, is taking a beating. Oh my goodness. We might actually just go down here. Lancelot able to tank out the Rock Slide, but we only hit 2 times this time. Oh goodness, Lancelot, my dude, you really need to evolve soon, cause really, that teeny bit of health you've got left, Steelix, is the reason Lancelot needs to get evolving already, cause he's just not dishing out the damage that we need. But maybe with that final evolution, which we did see last episode, he should be doing a lot better, as we're learning Drill Peck, and we just taught Wakia here acrobatics from a TM, but I suppose the Drill Peck is much better. I'm the best soldier in Ishtar's army. And you only had 1 Pokemon. What? Wait, I'm actually shocked right now. I did not expect Wakia to be evolving already? What is it, like level 32? Well, maybe 34. I guess we are pretty far into the game at this point, because Wakia is going to be hitting his final form. Or her. It's the Haroke. Haroke? Man, I cannot pronounce these Pokemon names to save my life. The queen was right. As we accorded, now you can go to the top of Mount Starburst and eat all the delicious candies. Cardinal's Palace. Okay, so I guess we go back to where that old man was earlier that was like, you cannot pass. Except now we totally should be able to pass, as I don't even know what the point of... Okay, I guess the point is to annoy me having to smash another little Rocky. At least there's no wild Pokemon. Actually, I don't think there's wild Pokemon even in that cave. It's so short, they didn't even bother putting any in there. But yes, the old man has disappeared, and we have another Pori PC, but I think we're good with the team we've got. Tradition says certain individuals are destined to challenge the volcano alongside certain Pokemon. Luckily, you bear one of those. So I'm guessing if you didn't have your starter, he wouldn't let you pass. So good thing we've got Dream with us, the Shyleon, because it's time to take on Mount Starburst. Look who's here. Much, what are you doing in here of all places? I could ask you the same thing, bro. You looking for Cardinal Abraham? If I'm not mistaken, he usually trains on the top of this mountain. What am I doing, you say? Well, when science calls, the scientist answers. Mount Starburst is crawling with strong and aggressive fire Pokemon. However, seems that Turtonator are anything but violent. Actually, they strive to help trainers who intend to cross the volcano. You see, to reach the top, it's necessary to cross over several lava pools. That's where Turtonator come in. Hop on their shells to go beyond the lava areas and continue your climb. Oh, for the record, once you set foot on Mount Starburst, there's no way to escape. Neither using escape ropes or items. Be careful. It was nice to see you again. Bye-bye. Kazam! And he's gone! Might as well call him Taraxo Houdini. That man's always disappearing. I see some cracks on the ground. Does that mean no? I thought maybe we would like fall through if we stepped on it. But who do we want to lead with? This is a fire area, and my team clearly has a bit of a weakness to fire Pokemon. I just remembered we didn't check if this guy actually does teach Eevee moves or not. So I've got Eevee on the team now, and he says nothing. It says he's a move tutor. Why is he not tutoring any moves? Unless we have to, yeah, prove yourself on Mount Starburst first, I suppose. So we will bring Eevee along with us, just in case there happens to be some kind of method in this cave that, you know, allows Eevee to evolve, because the guy said he's got to prove himself on Mount Starburst. Maybe it just means that after we beat this part, he'll be able to actually tutor our Eevee and help it evolve into Scaleon. But more importantly, we've got Hanshin back on the team, since in this place, well, obviously there's going to be a lot of fire types, and he's dragon, so he'll be able to tank him up. And thankfully, she was able to learn the waterfall TM as well, as of course, because this Eevee is very low level, it's going to be learning quite a lot of moves. Actually, the baby doll eyes, isn't that the move that we need for it to evolve into Sylveon? Well, I don't want a Sylveon anyway, so whatever. We're going to forget about it. And yeah, Hanshin here with the waterfall should be able to take out pretty much anything in her way. Doesn't quite have a nickname. I can't really think of a nickname for this monstrosity. So Hanshin is going to stick. Where to next? It seems there is a split in the path, either right to the left it is. Wild Geodude. Oh, there's the Turtonators. And of course, I'm not going to spray repel just in case there's anything. Wow, that was quite the skip, man. That's a spiky shell. I don't know how our character just nonchalantly treads over it. Like, I feel that you definitely get something caught in your foot there. What? Come on, already? Oh! Chubby Bernie finally appears. We've heard about this Pokemon in the descriptions of, I think, Hanshin or something else, but I did not expect it to be like a panda, or whatever that is. I thought it would be like a fish Pokemon from the descriptions we heard before. But it might actually be a fire type, considering it went for Fire Spin there. And this Pokeball probably won't work, but you never know. Every Pokemon in this game just catches first try. I love it. As that's the 29th in the Eldu region so far. The Gummy Bear Pokemon. Oh, that's funny, because we just named our Dusmy Gummy. Its pelt contains sugary, high-calorie substances. It peacefully basks in the sunlight, ignoring Birigiri's bites. So yeah, that's the other Pokemon. I guess they're like natural rivals or something. Seems like a weird rivalry. A bear and a piranha, whatever the heck Birigiri is. But I'll take it, man. Fire Fairy means they're probably not going to use it because, of course, we already have Prometheus as a fire type and Dream as our fairy type. But speaking of fairies, we now know that Eeveelution here is actually a rock and fairy. So the critical hit will do it in. What the heck? Wait, it's not dead? Wait, that thing literally has no health. What? How are you still alive? And now it just, okay, a little bit of a delay there. I thought the game glitched and we weren't going to be able to beat it, but Miles, man, or Mike? Wait, what was his name? Miles, you must be the truest of the hikers. You giving me a little heart attack here, man. Oh my goodness. I am probably going to spray repel now, because I'm going to guess that Chubby Bernie here is probably the only new wild Pokemon to be encountered in Mount Starburst. And there's just literally every other step, man. Again, there was a couple of different paths we could take, so I guess we should actually explore this way first. I'm not quite sure which way is like the optional path or the one that we're really supposed to go down, but I feel like before we go straight forward, we should probably go left and right. And I think I am right, because we got a merchant and what looks like a dead end over that way. So we're going to take out Kung Fu and probably the merchant right after. Not very effective. Wait, what? Why is Dragon Rage not very effective? This dude is just normal and fighting type, right? So what about Dragon Rage would be not very effective in this situation? I am all sorts of confused. And now we get paralyzed too. Oh my goodness. Come on, Johnson, please. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on, Kung Fu. Why you do this to me? Of course, as with all the merchants, you try to steal their candy and they will take the fight to you. So this time we've got Cameron. I'm really gonna have to Giga Drain you, man. Like, why is this Kecleon so tanky? I suppose it could have something to do with the fact that it's level 36, which is higher than any of our Pokemon. I think Dream here, along with Wakia, are the highest at 35. And again, how are you alive? This thing literally has no health and somehow it's like, that has never happened in this playthrough before. Now it happens twice in one episode? What is going on, Cameron? You hacking, man. We defeated 4 out of 11 merchants. That means 4 pieces of candy that I'm probably just going to save until the Pokemon League. I like to save my rare candies till the very end and then use them all on the Pokemon that need them. But let's check out what is on door number right, because I'm guessing that this is another dead end or maybe an optional path, and yeah, it's another hiker. Quick, help me extinguish the flames, bro. The whole cave is flames. What are you trying to extinguish? Like, you can't just... And unfortunately, Hanshin died in that last battle, so now we don't have our main form of attack here with the Waterfall Dragon. I mean, it's not exactly fire types for Timothy here, but still Pokemon that would definitely take some damage from the waterfall. So this, after this battle, I mean, I might just try to head back. Although earlier someone said we can't get out of the cave, right? Can we not go at least to that Porygon PC? Because I definitely need some healing. I'm not dormant like this volcano. I never sleep. Oh, so the volcano is dormant, you say. I wonder how long that'll last. Hey, it's Ninetales, my favorite. Except when I don't have a Pokemon to beat it. Well, I guess Prometheus can at least tank it, but Are we going to be able to get trapped in the vortex? At least it's not a burn. If we got burned, man, that'd be rough. Because, of course, we rely mainly on physical attacks. And I don't think Ninetales is really all that heavy. I mean, I guess those Ninetales do be carrying some weight. So the low kick will actually be doing some decent damage. Maybe even two-shot it? Oh. No glitch this time, I see. No leaving it at no health? Like, maybe I should rest too. Like the volcano that we are. That is overdue for an eruption. And I guess over here we have an exit? Or would this lead us to another route? Or maybe back outside? Oh, we're in the ice. So maybe this was actually the right way to go to get to the top, right? Because Icy Peak probably means we're getting closer to, well, the peak. And that's where the gym leader's granddad is. So perhaps we went the right way when I meant to go the optional way. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know why you didn't go for that Venoshock earlier. That's rough, buddy. Because Wakia comes through, and we keep Dream alive. Keeping the Dream alive. I can't help make that pun every time. But what I can help is I really need a Porygon PC. So we're going to ignore that Snowy Buddy and get ourselves the Razor Claw. A lot of evolutionary items up here. We just picked up the Ice Stone, of course. And, oh my goodness. Oh wait, we totally can just leave. What? I thought you said once we get in the cave, we can't escape. But we totally just did. So, Pori PC, hook me up with that juicy healing. And this time, we're gonna head straight up because I guess that other path wasn't optional. So this must be the optional way. Hey, it doesn't move. Maybe it's out of order. Oh, so they are robots then. Wait, it totally did just move though. Alright, that's interesting. Wait, is that a hidden item I see? No. Surprising. That totally looks like a spot where a hidden item would be. Quite deceiving. I still don't know if there's an item finder in this game. Or at least if there is, we haven't gotten it. So we're moving on. Down this way, we haven't explored. I'm starting to think this isn't the best fishing. Oh no. What are you fishing for there, man? You're gonna burn yourself. I don't even know how you toss a fishing line in there. It would literally just burn up as soon as it touches the lava. But somehow he's got a Turtonator, and that is actually quite rough because... Wait a minute. Not very effective. What is up with Dragon Rage not being very effective against these dragons? Like, I get that you're also half fire, Turtonator, but that don't even make sense, man. Wait, okay. I really thought that, like, that glitch just keeps looking like it's about to happen. Where the Pokemon is somehow alive with, like, 0 health, but thankfully not gonna happen again. As I guess that is the 100th NPC or random trainer that we've taken down. Man, that is, feels like it's gone by pretty quickly. Although I guess we are at the 4th gym, or almost there, on episode 10. I'd say that's pretty good progress. Not in this cave, though. We're definitely not making it to the 4th gym with how long it's taken us to beat this place so far. But before we head back outside to the ice, it seems that there is another TM over here. Let me guess. Rock Slide, Wild Pokemon. I'm gonna say Rock Slide or Flamethrower? Flame Charge. Close enough. I couldn't actually think of any more fire moves. Because Flamethrower, it's a little bit too early to get. But, yeah, Flame Charge. I mean, I kind of... No, I totally didn't guess it right. I'm not going to give myself the points for that one. But, since Hanshin is leading the team, I don't want to deal with any of these ice peskies. And as I say that, we are literally fighting a trainer covered in ice. So he is definitely going to have an ice type. It's the Sasquatch. Yo! My man's hanging loose. Look at it. He's got the little, whatever this is called. That is so cool. No pun intended, but maybe pun intended. Because obviously we're in the cool mountain here. But Hanshin would not have liked that avalanche. So, oh my gosh. You got the swagger too. That's so appropriate with the way this Pokemon looks. I actually kind of want to catch one of those. I'm guessing it's probably an ice and fighting type. So it would kind of conflict with Prometheus being fighting as well. And of course, we get getting confusion twice in a row. That's not great. But if it is half, what is fighting, then I guess a drill peck would work here. At least we're faster, and yeah, it's neutral. So maybe it's actually just pure ice, because I feel like ice doesn't resist flying, does it? Pretty sure ice only resists other ice. So yeah, that would have been super effective if he was fighting type. Maybe he might just be fighting, or sorry, ice, because I don't know what else he'd be with them skis. But now we move on even deeper into the cave. Oh, we were just here actually. I don't know if there's any volcanoes in Puerto Rico. I don't think so, because I feel like I would have heard about it more often as a kid. But yeah, there was never any panic about volcanoes erupting on our island. It was more about them hurricanes for sure. Like, yeah, there's been a lot of rough ones, but no volcanoes, thankfully. Probably a special fire type Pokemon could melt the ice. What? Is that like another hollow Pokemon thing? Like another HM, basically, that we need? Clearly we don't have it yet. So moving on, we got a Charcoal, and Prometheus is fainted right now. So perhaps I should use the last revive I think I've got. Oh wait, what? Fire Blast! Bro, they didn't give us Flamethrower, but they're gonna give us Fire Blast? I mean, that's cool, I guess, but that's a dead end. So do we go the wrong way, or do we actually maybe have a Pokemon that can melt that? Like maybe if our Prometheus was alive, or, oh wait, there's this ladder over here, never mind. I'm guessing we can't go that way yet, but we can break this for a full heal. And a Porygon PC over there, thank goodness, man. I was about to erase my revives, good thing we didn't, because we get a nice free. Before we head onward, I think there's another item probably up here, or more of the cave. You must first reach Cardinal Abraham. Alright, I guess somehow our character just knows that the Cardinal is this way. And I'm guessing that because we just got healed, there's probably a boss battle waiting for us here. Which isn't great, because, you know, we've got two Pokemon that are sort of dead weight on the team with Eevee and Dusmy. But I'm sure our other four can handle it. It's Cardinal Abraham. Or not? Leave. I'm meditating. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next episode. I told you to leave! Me and my Scaleon are in the midst of our training. New far, you said. You must be quite tough if you managed to make it here, only to deliver me this water. I reckon it was hard. Let me give you and your Pokemon some. It'll give you your strength back. There was Porygon PC right there. Bless me, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Abraham. Amongst the 4 Cardinals of Eldu, I am the one who protects the ground you're walking on. Mount Starburst, the heartbeat of our region, and without a proper balance, it'd risk destroying its own ecosystem. I'm here to ward it off, and at the same time, I take the opportunity to forge my spirit. Did you see that, Scaleon? Someone came here for a visit. And there it is. I guess there's no hiding it anymore, because Eevee has got a dragon-type evolution in this region, and it looks awesome. Then tell me, young friend, do you want to listen to the old legends? You see, I know them all inside out. Whoever believes I'm more than 500 years old is not that far from the truth. But if my guess serves, that's not what you're here for, am I right? I'm trying to marry your daughter. I got or granddaughter. I know you guys like to keep it traditional. Wait, I remind you of someone. Of course! You must be Versal's child. You are two of a kind. Oh yeah, our dad. I forgot about that. Oh, forgive my rude demeanor. What did you say your name was? Munch. I assume you came here to seek answers, don't you, kid? Well then, I'll tell you everything I know. But stay strong, because this story doesn't end well. Ooh, we got a little bit of plot. You should know that your father has always been fascinated with science and progress. That's why he decided, along with his best friend Victor, to set up a laboratory in Hadworth, with the purpose of making it the biggest one in the region. Victor wasn't a skillful trainer, but to make up for it, he was a first-class mind. In other words, he was a perfect partner for your father. Step by step, the lab staff enriched with new co-workers and became well known all over Eldu. Among them was the renowned Aster, a kid about your age back then, who was considered an excellent or particularly bright assistant. In short, your father was doing his dream job, along with his friends and with a splendid family. But then, the unthinkable. What you're wearing in your ear is the Earth Core, isn't it? Therefore, I shall say you're aware of the recent attacks by X-Pokémon. They've become commonplace nowadays, but their discovery is not a recent thing. Your father and Victor discovered them. Creatures from a mysterious universe. The human mind could finally go further. What does that have to do with... Versal believed that these specimens had to be bred as normal Pokemon, but Victor had completely opposite ideals. Since then, their paths diverged and the passion burning in the laboratory wound down. Invested in his ideas, Victor resigned and promised he would have found a solution to the problem. Using the funds acquired in his studies, he set up his personal organization with the sole purpose of sealing the X-Pokémon forever. As you might have guessed, Victor is the brains behind Team Dimension. Well, I was gonna say that, but you got so much dang dialogue I couldn't even get to guessing. Kid, it's very probable that he was the one who made your father Versal disappear, so that could have no opponents. But unfortunately for him, his love has been inherited by the new generation led by Aster. Trust me, Team Dimension couldn't have made a worse enemy. You mean me? Now I ask to come with me, Munch. I've got something to show you, something else. Follow me? Oh, we're probably going back to that other cave that we saw earlier, right? Come on, man, you really gotta make me walk just for more exposition? That was already quite a lot of story there. I'm trying to process exactly what happened. I mean, not that there's really a lot to process. It seemed pretty crystal clear with the explanation Abraham gave us. But now I'm wondering who the other guy... Well, Team Dimension, maybe the guys that we fought A and B aren't the leaders. They could just be robots like the rest of them, working for Victor. We're heading for Zenith Cave, one of the 4 Xeno gates of the region. The access is permitted only to those who achieve Luxflawn's Who? Let's not argue semantics. I'll explain everything later. The plan of Team Dimension is merely the first domino. The whole planet is in extreme danger. But to fully comprehend these words of mine, it is necessary for you to learn about this ancient legend. We got more story. Let's go. Whoa, now with pictures. Billion years ago, the universe was ruled by a majestic and powerful Pokemon, Vacuum. Its size was comparable to a planet, its body burning like a star. Just like every creature, Vacuum was torn deep down by diametrically opposed intentions. The light, symbol of peace and evolution, and the darkness, bearer of terror and annihilation. Despite its tremendous power, the primeval creature was still subject to the arrow of time, and therefore doomed to age and become weaker and weaker. Meanwhile, the dark energy within the creature, willing to leave the dying shell, started rebelling with the purpose of establishing its own separate entity. And thus, the darkness busted out of its prison, causing the death of the Pokemon itself. A large-scale deflagration was triggered and unleashed life throughout the universe. Galaxies, stars, and planets were generated. The Earth formed, ruled half by the light being Luxflawn, who incarnated the following explosion, and half by the Dark Lord, Dragolisk. To maintain the balance between them, there were 3 elemental guardians, parts of Vacuum too. The starter Pokemon, Shyleon, Trusha, and Shulong, so called because they were forerunners of life. But Dragolisk was convinced that life wasn't necessary and banished them from its territory. Therefore, they found refuge in Luxflawn's domain. Thanks to them, the hemisphere under the rule of the light being grew prosperous and florid. On the other hand, under the Dark Lords rotted and remained at a primal, inhospitable stage. Whereupon the latter, envious of its brother's work, decided to make its move. It wanted to steal some of the energy Luxflawn used to make Earth flourish so rapidly. Thanks to the intervention of both Luxflawn and the starter Pokemon, the attack turned into a defeat. However, Dragolisk was able to take over a tiny amount of energy it used to create soldiers under its will. the X-Pokemon! Along with its new army, the Dark One attempted another stampede, but failed again. Then, according to legend, the Light Being, horrified by this greed for power, broke into its energy reserves to turn away definitively Evil Twin. In doing so, Dragolus was confined in another dimension, the Xenoverse. Under the domain of light, the Earth attained its fullest development. However, the Dark Lord never got over the defeat, and tried several more times over the millennia to wreak havoc on its original planet by tearing fault lines in space-time. But if Ting Dimension were to break into the Xenoverse, darkness would fall on our lives. The rifts already located all over the region would give Dragolus its chance of revenge. It could finally be able to take over everything that Luxvon has developed until now. There is a way to avert this threat. The starter Pokémon are the harmony that keeps this world alive, and you, Munch, are one of them. You are expected one, whose duty is to prevent its destruction. The region, no, Earth, needs you! You're still missing something to do this, though. Oh, it's quiet in here. Maybe a little too quiet. I took you here to ensure you obtain a power that goes far beyond the one you currently possess. I'm talking about the Xenoversal Evolution. What? Thanks to that, you'll be able to unlock the full potential of your Pokemon. In order to be given this power, however, you have to cross the limits of man. Munch, you see that enormous cascade there? That's not water flowing. It's terrestrial energy. It's Luxvon itself trying to patch the rifts between this world and the other. Only those who possess the Earth Core can therefore walk through the Xeno Gate behind it. But to do that, you must be filled with a certain amount of grudge. That's why I don't know what you're gonna face in there, or even give you any help. Remember though, without good, there's no evil, and vice versa. This is the key to harness blue energy. Like Super Saiyan Blue? Enough with the lollygagging now, it's time to act! Come what may, always trust your ability and your Pokemons. Delve in there and come back victorious with incredible new power! Oh, Light Being, to you is my prayer. Grant your apostle the chance to face this trial. Abraham with the holy words, now go! Oh my, I am not ready for this, man. I was expecting to fight the 4th gym leader today. Now we got this whole story about the 2 legendaries and a weird energy. But apparently, we're going to be getting a new evolution for our starter. And going to the Xenoverse for the first time. What? What is happening? Who is that? Finally, you can't even imagine how long I've been waiting for this moment. Could seem strange, but I don't need introductions, because you? That's it, I'm your alter, your nemesis born and raised in this dark, gloomy world. I have no family, no friends, nothing like that. I've watched you every single day of your life. You have all I ever wanted. I hate you with all my will! But the time for self-pity's over now. I'll finally have my revenge. By defeating you, I will take your place! Bruh, this is some us territory. We got our doppelganger. Wait, does that mean he's actually gonna have our team in this mute? What the heck, the dubstep? What is happening? You're scared, aren't you? During all these years, I've thrived on your grudge, growing stronger and stronger. You won't be the one defeating Team Dimension, not even the one saving Dad or anyone else. I will do it, and finally receive the glory I deserve! Come on out, Shyleon! Oh, that Shyleon looking a little different. See, Munch, this Shyleon's just like me. Grew up in this cruel, primitive mood, not like your stupid Pokemon. You better watch out, this place is gonna be your grave! What a twist, man. I don't even know if I would call it a twist necessarily. Just what a development in the story. This is insane. As we're being challenged by the alternate reality me And I feel that this episode might be going a bit longer than expected, but like, F it, man. This is too intense to quit. As we've got the Xeno Shyleon, who is, I guess, still going to be a fairy type, but... Oh, wait, what? What? I thought maybe it was Fire Fairy instead. So it kind of looks like a little fire snake, but I guess not. Well, if it goes Dazzling Gleam again, then at least Prometheus can tank it. But how cool would it be if they somehow programmed it so this guy has our same team? Probably not, because I see he's got 5 Pokemon and we've got 6. But that would be cool if somehow they were able to do it. But I guess he does focus on Xeno Pokemon. So my guess is... Wait. You only had one what? I thought he was going to have, like, all the Xeno Pokemon that we fought so far. Why indeed? Why did you only have one Pokey? I can't believe it. I lost. I really lost. How can you be so good? Why do you have everything while I have nothing? Damn. We sad. I am the reflection of your grudge, your negative ego. You should be afraid of me. I just feel bad for you, buddy. Come on over here. Let me give you a hug, man. Why are you still standing here without finishing me? You keep staying with me despite all this. This makes me happy. Oh. Because this is how my new life begins! From now on, I'll follow you like a shadow, and when your hatred will overwhelm you, I'll come out and take it all, Munch. Hey, Munch, can you hear me? You have to come back. The gate is closing. The altar turned into the essence of the Xenoverse. It's the Xenoverse core. Yeah, whatever that means. Actually, with this, we can probably get the next evolution for our Shyleon. The negative projection of your Pokemon turn into a ring. The Xenoversal Ring! Oh my god! So yeah, we definitely get a new form for our starter. But I guess we'll be seeing it in the next episode, because I think that's about enough for today. That was a lot of story. I might need some time to process. So until then, let me know what you thought in the comments and leave a like if you enjoyed, because this game sure got a lot more interesting, at least story-wise. Like, I already love the gameplay, but man, this is some really good stuff.